Nobody has more respect for women than I do. Nobody. She's lied hundreds of times to the people, to Congress, and to the FBI. That's really what you should be talking about, not fiction where somebody wants fame or where they come out of her crooked campaign.
Every time Donald is pushed on something which is obviously uncomfortable, like what these women are saying, he immediately goes to denying responsibility. And it's not just about women. He never apologizes or says he's sorry for anything.
Well, that was the most tweeted moment from last night's debate between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. For more now on how social media is reacting to the third and final debate, we're going to go right to FoxBusiness.com reporter Victoria Craig in the newsroom. Victoria, tell us about the hottest moments, what they're talking about on social media.
Yeah, so last night's debate was a little bit of a departure from what we're used to from these candidates throughout this election cycle. There was a little bit more substance, a little bit more focus on policy, but still plenty to talk about on social media. As you mentioned, the most tweeted moment last night was when Trump and Clinton talked about Trump's treatment of women. That, of course, coming in light of allegations and tapes released in which we can hear Trump kind of making lewd remarks about his interactions with women. The second most tweeted moment was when Trump refused to say whether he would accept the election results. That comes after his daughter Ivanka told media yesterday that he would accept the outcome of the election, even if it meant conceding to his rival Hillary Clinton. And finally, the conversation about Russia and nuclear weapons and the moment when Clinton called Trump Putin's puppet. As for the top tweeted debate issues on Twitter, foreign affairs, the economy, reproductive rights, terrorism, and immigration topped the list. Over on Facebook, though, topics were a little bit different in terms of what people on that platform were interested in discussing. The first was when Trump clashed with moderator Chris Wallace over Trump's past statements about what's happening in Aleppo and the best way to deal with it. Second was when Trump, describing Clinton's fitness to be president, said, quote, "John Podesta said you have terrible instincts. Bernie Sanders said you have bad judgment. I agree with both." And third was when Trump said the FBI and the DOJ were, quote, disgraceful on the Clinton email probe, that referring to her private email server use during her time as Secretary of State. As far as the top topics on Facebook, foreign affairs really dominated there, followed by abortion, immigration, and the WikiLeaks email releases.
Victoria, I have a question for you. Going back to the top tweeted moments, number 2 was the fact that Donald Trump said, okay, I'm going to contest this election. I won't accept the results. But that's the most talked about moment this morning, or at least that's how it seems.
Yeah, there's a lot of discussion on that. And, you know, there was a lot of discussion, too, about which candidate really won the debate. And, of course, there's no real winner or loser in the debate. We'll find that out on Election Day. But as far as share of the conversation, Trump really dominated on social media on both Twitter and Facebook. On Twitter, he took 59% of the conversation to Clinton's 41%. And on Facebook, it was 56 to 44. Interesting, too, we just got some data in from Google this morning as far as the top searched terms. The second top trending search from last night was the word bigly, which I don't even think is a word.
It is now.
It is now. I was watching the debate, and, you know, I thought, is he saying bigly? Is he saying big league? I couldn't tell. According to Google, people were searching for bigly.
He said that last time. What was the number 1? So 2 was bigly, and what was number 1?
Yeah, the number 1 top trending search on Google was Donald Trump, Iraq. So there was a lot of foreign policy discussion last night. So a lot of people wanted to know his stance on foreign relations.
All right, Victoria Craig, great reporting. FoxBusiness.com reporter. Thanks for the insight on social media overall. So we heard about women. We heard about the results, which he just reserved the right to take a look at them. I mean, he didn't necessarily say he will contest them, but a very interesting evening.
And he had a lot of substance last night. Many people are saying that was his strongest debate. We'll see how the markets are responding to how both candidates did.